Hi, welcome back! You might know a lot about the world, such as different countries and their capitals, wars that happen, mountain ranges, etc. But have you ever gone beyond the world you know a lot about? Yeah, I'm talking about space! Today we're going to learn where our world is in, the solar system, and the different planets in it. Let's dive in! First of all, we should know what a planet is. A planet is an object in space which orbits around a star. In our case, the star is our sun. And orbiting means moving around an object. There are three characteristics for an object in space to be classified as a planet. Those are 1. A planet must orbit a star. 2. It must be a sphere due to its gravity rather than an irregular 3D shape. And 3. It must have any other objects in its orbit cleared. Then only it is classified as a planet. There are 8 planets in the solar system. The 4 inner planets are called the rocky planets, as they are mostly rock and land. All planets I'll be mentioning are going to be from the closest to the farthest from the sun. The first and smallest of them all is Mercury. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system and has no moon. It also doesn't have an atmosphere. It is the closest to the sun, but it's not the hottest, and I'll tell you why later. The next planet is Venus. Venus is almost the same size as Earth and is the hottest planet in the solar system. This is because Venus has a very thick atmosphere, and that atmosphere traps all the heat inside the planet. Earth also has an atmosphere, but not as thick as Venus. Speaking of Earth, the next planet is Earth. Earth is lush green, with vegetation and life, and the only planet we know yet that supports life. Earth is the largest of the 4 inner planets in the solar system. Also, Earth is made up of 70% water and 30% land. After Earth is Mars, the red planet. Mars barely has an atmosphere, and the third largest in the inner planets in the solar system. It's covered in iron oxide, also known as rust, which is why Mars is red. Mars is covered in craters, and some even have a diameter of more than 50 kilometers or 31 miles. There's a belt of asteroids between Mars and the next planet we're going to talk about, Jupiter. That belt is called the asteroid belt. The asteroid belt has asteroids of different shapes and sizes, and they orbit around the sun. It contains the dwarf planet series, which we're going to talk about in a future video, so keep watching our channel for more facts about the world and our neighbors. After the asteroid belt, we have the 4 outer planets, which are called gas giants, as these 4 are made mostly of gases. The 5th planet from the sun and the first gas giant is Jupiter, the largest planet in the solar system. You can fit 1,321 Earths in it. There is a big red spot on Jupiter, and it's a storm that has been raging for thousands of years. And in that, you can fit 2 Earths side by side to make its width. The next planet is Saturn, the second largest planet in the solar system. Saturn has majestic rings around it, and they are made of dust, ice, and rocks. Saturn is the planet with the most moons that have been discovered, which is 274 confirmed moons. This means that there can be more moons that Saturn has but we don't know about. The second last and third largest planet is Uranus. This planet is the only planet in the solar system that rotates on its side with a 98-degree angle. The consistency of methane gas in Uranus's atmosphere is what gives this cold planet its color. Speaking of cold, Uranus is the coldest planet in the solar system because of 2 reasons. 1, that is far from the sun, and 2, it doesn't have an internal heat source like other planets. The last planet in order, the farthest from the sun, is Neptune. Neptune is the 4th largest planet in the solar system. The winds on Neptune reach higher than the speed of sound. The speed of sound is 343 miles per second, and Neptune's winds reach to 580 miles per second. That's way too fast. And just like Uranus, Neptune's atmosphere contains methane gas, which is why it's also blue. That is for today. Stay tuned for more videos in our channel.